Yo, what is up guys? I'm back at you with another video, and today we are going to be looking at the top 10 most expensive homes in 2020. I'll leave a link down below to the original video, and without further ado, let's get into it.
Today we are lifting the veil on some of the most sought after. Hello Alaxers,
Okay.
welcome back. We know many of you will be in the market for luxury homes sometime in your life, so today we are lifting.
Probably not. A house? Yes. Luxury house? Probably not.
The veil on some of the most sought-after estates in the world. These mega mansions house everyone from captains of industry to royalty, with the price tags to match. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. But that's enough with the intro. Let's get on to our review.
It's an interesting intro. I'm most definitely not a billionaire. That is a sure gone fact.
Of the top 10 most expensive homes. Number 10. Ellison Estate, $200 million. Ellison Estate is named after its owner, Larry Ellison, the co-founder and former CEO of Oracle Corporation. He built his dream home on a 23-acre estate in Woodside, California, an area where pieces of land that size come at a staggering price. However, with a net worth of $59.1 billion, we can't imagine money was much of a factor. Ellison styled his property after feudal Japanese architecture, complete with a 2.3-acre man-made lake that houses his koi fish. The property is also home to expensive tree imports like maples, oaks, redwoods, and cherry blossoms. The house was designed by Paul Driscoll, a renowned architect and Zen Buddhist teacher. Like with many Japanese estates or complexes, it's divided into 10 different units: a tea house, bathhouse, dwellings, food preparation, and so on. This isn't Ellison's only California property, though. In 2004 and 2005, he went on a property buying spree, laying out $180 million to secure himself 12 properties in Malibu, California. Number 9.
Okay. We're starting off with the Big Bang. $200 million for a house. I mean, I guess if you're as rich as he is, what did it say, like 59, 51 billion? Like, I wish I had that kind of money. I think everyone obviously wishes that they had that kind of money, but oh my god. That's too much. It's a great property, don't get me wrong, but way too much.
4. Fairfield Pond, $248 million. The starting point of discussing 4 Fairfield Pond must be its location. This ritzy mega estate is found in the Hamptons, New York State, which is one of the most expensive addresses in the U.S. And acquiring a piece of Hampton Atlantic-facing land is a feat in and of itself, let alone the 63 acres that billionaire Ira Rennert managed to scoop up. To Rennert, it is clear size matters because he went on to develop a 110,000 square foot mansion on the estate. The electricity required to power a house this size is so large it has its own power plant on the property. And if that's not enough, the property is a sports person's dream, complete with a bowling alley, squash court, tennis courts, a basketball court, and 3 swimming pools. When entertaining, there's no limit to the guests you can fit in the 91-foot-long dining room. And then the 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms can host them all too. Even guests' cars have a place to overnight in luxury. 4 Fairfield Pond's garage can accommodate up to 100 of them. Number 8.
Holy crap. That's a big freaking mansion. What do you call it? No, that's not even a mansion. That's a compound. That's what that is. It's a compound. Its own power plant? What?
Mesa Vista Ranch, Pampa, Texas, $250 million. Mesa Vista Ranch took 50 years to develop. The property
Oh,
Out of all the gifts you can give this holiday, Good health is the most important of all. Because with that, you have everything.
Is 65,000 acres or over 100 square miles of prime Texas real estate nestled in the Texas Panhandle. It's cut through by miles of rushing Canadian River. The buildings total 4 homes, a private airport, and a 2-story stone kennel to house a 40-strong pack of hunting dogs. Within the 33,000 square foot main lodge is every luxury you could imagine, and the entertainment offerings include a 30-seat home theater, tennis courts, and a golf course, to name a few. And Luxers, if you've got the money, this property is on the market. So get out your checkbook because this estate of oil tycoon T. Boone Pickett's is listed for a nice round $250 million. Number
I think I've seen it all. Its own airport. I wish that they would have shown us its own airport. Like, seriously? Because I want to know if it's like an actual like airport with hangars and stuff like that, or if it's just like a runway. If it's just a runway, then it's like, okay, you can kind of make that out of a dot long field.
Number 7. The Odeon Tower Penthouse, Monaco, $330 million. The Odeon Tower in Monaco is the second tallest building on Europe's Mediterranean coastline. It's 49 stories high and 557 feet or 170 meters tall, so the views over the Mediterranean are mind-blowing. The building of modern glass and steel finishes was the work of architect Alexander Giraldi. The jewel in the building's crown is the penthouse. It's spread over several falls with access between them via a private elevator. The living space opens up out onto a deck with a cascading infinity pool with a slide into it from a higher floor. The whole penthouse looks like something out of the Jetsons, with its space-age clean curves and glass facades. The total floor space is 35,000 square feet of pure luxury and exclusivity, and the price tag for this kind of living? $330 million. And Luxers, if you think that's a lot to bank on for a property, just wait until we hit number 1 on the list.
See, my only thing is it looks really, really cool, don't get me wrong. However, why would you need a penthouse that's $330 million? On top of that, infinity pools, I'd be like afraid to fall.
Number 6. Pierre Cardin's Bubble Palace, France, $390 million. There's a lot to be said for Pierre Cardin's Bubble Palace. It took 14 years to build this giant hilltop estate. The original design was done in 1975 by Hungarian architect Antti Lovag. In 1992, Pierre Cardin bought it and started restoration, which took 5 years. The reason for the lengthy time it took is the property is made up of 26 pods, several swimming pools, and a 500-seat amphitheater. There's a total of 13,000 square feet of interior space, making it an entertainer's dream. With 10 bedroom pods, there's plenty of space for guests to enjoy the view over Côte d'Azur.
I don't know how I feel about that one. A bubble pod. And I'm a guy who likes to feel safe in his home or in anywhere, to be frank. So, that place just looks a little bit too open for my comfort.
Number 5. Villa Les.
I don't know. Leave down in the description. Not down in the description. What am I saying? Comment and say if you would buy, if you had enough money, the Bubble House.
Cedras, $410 million. Villa Les Cedras gets its name from the winding path of cedar trees that line the path from the gate of the villa. The 35-acre property has a dream garden surrounding the house. The giant man-made pond contains Amazonian lily pads, the kind a small child could sit on. The mansion was built as the home of the mayor of Villefranche-sur-Mer in 1830. In 1904, it changed over to the hands of the Belgian King Leopold II. There are 14 bedrooms spread over the interior floor space of 18,000 square feet, each foot grander than the last, from the charm of a chandelier-lit ballroom to a wood-paneled library. This home is located on the coast of France and is the epitome of luxury and class. Number 4. The One.
Okay, all I gotta say is that reminds me a lot of Tony Stark's from like the Avengers and Iron Man movies. This house looks a lot like it, in my opinion.
Bel Air, California, $500 million. If you want to hop on top of this one, you need a cool $500 million to put down, and the world's first Giga Mansion is yours. The One is a brand new development in the Bel Air Hills by real estate developer Neil Niami and architect Paul McLean. It's about as Hollywood as it gets, with 100,000 square feet of floor space on a 4-acre plot of land. With this kind of space, you could be assured maximum privacy from paparazzi, and you could take in a 360-degree view from Santa Monica to Pasadena. Inside the mansion, you'll find 20 bedrooms, 30 bathrooms, a 5,500 square foot master suite, and every modern finish you could imagine. The One took 7 years to construct. It's created for some hardcore entertaining, with a car gallery for 30 vehicles, 5 swimming pools, a 6-lane bowling alley, a nightclub, and a 36-seat movie theater. Number 3. Villa Leopolda, $750 million. The Belgian King Leopold II has a penchant for good living, and this is his second home on the list. This estate was his namesake and built in 1902 and then updated in 1931. But even 100 years later, it's still one of the most expensive homesteads in the world. The villa sits on a property of 20 acres in the Alpes Maritimes on the French Riviera. Perfectly landscaped terrace gardens, swimming pools, and unique trees welcome guests before they come upon the imposing mansion. Within its walls are 19 luxurious bedrooms, numerous fireplaces, rare artwork, dining rooms, and a movie theater. Number 2. Antilia, Mumbai, India, $2 billion.
I was way off. I thought it would be like, number 1 would be like 1.1, 1.2 billion. Number 2 is freaking 2 billion. What is this? Like, no offense to the place or anything, but right now, is anyone else getting like Jenga vibes or what's that game? Tetris vibes for this?
Welcome to the new wave of luxury living, because this home stands head and shoulders above the rest, not just in height, but also price tag.
This is Blue Air, a simply powerful air purifier. Let's try it out. Watch how quickly it removes pollutants from the air, giving you air that's free of 99.97% of airborne pollutants. Well done.
Antilia is named after a mythical island in the Atlantic Ocean, and high above the bustling city of Mumbai, this home floats in ultimate serenity. The mansion is 27 floors high, reaching lengths of 173 meters, or 568 feet, meaning each level has double the usual breathing room. Antilia has an incredible total floor area of 400,000 square feet, which is larger than the Palace of Versailles. It is owned by Mukesh Ambani, an Indian business tycoon who's also the richest person in Asia. Within his giant home are 6 floors purely devoted to storing his cars, including a service station for his vehicles. There's a 50-seater movie theater, 9 elevators to move around between floors, a health spa, a hair salon, 3 different helipads, a ballroom, an ice cream room, and a yoga studio. To keep this massive household running, there's also a staff of 600. Number 1. Buckingham Palace, London, England, $2.9 billion. The British royals don't mess around when it comes to cornering the market on high-ticket properties, but we held back and only included one of their properties on this top 10 list. Buckingham Palace, or the Old Buck as Queen Lizzie probably calls it, is literally fit for a queen and has been since 1873 when it became the royals' official residence. With 775 rooms, including 78 bathrooms, 52 royal guest rooms, and 19 staterooms. Let's just say a lot of royal business can go down.
What's a stateroom? Does anyone know? Stateroom?
Within its walls. To keep all the brass gleaming around the clock, there's a lot of place to keep staff on site in 188 staff bedrooms. Sure, it isn't the largest palace on the planet, but it's certainly the most expensive piece of domestic property we could find. It was built in 1703, making it the oldest property on our list as well, and boasts 40 acres of garden and 828...
Wait, so does that mean, like, they have 182 staff members on site? Like, and that's just all the staff? Or... because to me, that seems pretty dang low compared to that one dude's place. There's like 600 staff members.
1,000 square feet of living space. We can't foresee the Queen putting it on the market anytime soon, but a conservative estimate of its value if Lizzie ever did want to cash it in would be in the region of $2.9 billion. So for now, it looks like Queen Elizabeth has cornered the luxury property market. And hey Luxers, that's a wrap on today's video, but before you go, answer us this.
Yeah, I mean... $2.9 billion? Is that what it said? Yeah. $2.9 billion for it. And who, like, I would never want to live in a place like this. Ever. I mean, it would be cool to, like, go visit and maybe stay at night or so, but because it has like 750 something bedrooms. That's too many. Too many. Dang. Okay, well, leave down in the comments which house would you buy if you could. Without further ado, I hope you guys all have a good day, and thanks for stopping by.